With this City corner coming together between Schade and Valdemarsen. Oh, what a strike that
is! Everyone can play together. Rayan is one of the huge talents I ever seen in my career, technically and individually.
A superstar has arrived in Manchester, and the Premier League still hasn't figured out what just happened. Rayan Cherki didn't come with the fanfare of a £100 million signing, no elaborate unveiling, no social media countdown, just a quiet £30 million deal in June 2025. And suddenly Manchester City had secured one of Europe's most technically gifted attackers. Pep Guardiola called him one of the huge talents I have ever seen technically and individually. That's not praise. Pep throws around casually, that's a manager recognizing something special before everyone else catches on. From the moment Cherki touched the ball in City colours, you could tell he was different. Against Wolves on his Premier League debut, he came off the bench and scored. Against Swansea in the Carabao Cup, he ran the game 1 goal, 1 assist. Against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, he delivered again every competition, every stage, immediate impact, no settling in period needed. No cautious introduction, just a player who arrived and fit. The numbers tell part of the story. Through 488 Premier League minutes across 11 appearances, Cherki has registered 6 assists and 1 goal. That's 1 attacking contribution every 70 minutes, production that would make established stars jealous. But statistics don't capture what makes Cherki truly special. It's the way he plays, the flicks, the tricks, the audacity. Against Sunderland, he delivered a Rabena cross to Phil Foden that made the entire stadium gasp. Not because it was necessary, but because football should be fun. What drives defenders crazy is his two-footedness. Not kind of two-footed genuinely, but left foot, right foot, inside, outside, it doesn't matter. He shoots passes, dribbles, and crosses with either foot without thinking. Defenders can't force him one direction because he's equally dangerous going both ways. If you're enjoying this breakdown of how City are building their post-De Bruyne attack, make sure you're subscribed. We're diving deeper into the tactical systems shaping Europe's elite clubs every week. His journey to Manchester wasn't smooth. Born and raised in Lyon, Cherki joined the academy young and was immediately recognized as generational talent. At 15, he was playing for Lyon's reserve team against grown men. At 16, he made his professional debut. The hype was massive, but reality kicked in. He lost the ball trying flashy moves. Fans booed him at home. Coaches benched him to send messages about work rate and decision. Then everything clicked. In the 2024-25 season, Cherki stopped being the talented kid and became Lyon's main man. He finished with 12 goals and 20 assists across all competitions, leading Ligue 1 in assists and winning Dribbler of the Year in the Europa League. He registered 8 assists the most in the competition and was named Young Player of the Season. Lyon had something special, but they couldn't keep him. Manchester City moved fast. Hugo Viana, City's new director of football, made it clear how long they'd been tracking him. The fearfully £30 million plus. Adams raised eyebrows. For a player of Cherki's talent and ceiling, it felt like theft. City handed him the number 10 shirt after Jack Grealish departed on loan, a symbolic gesture carrying weight, not because of history, but because of responsibility. That's how, City see him as more than a rotation option. Tactically, Guardiola is teaching Cherki how to influence games without forcing them. He operates primarily as a left-sided attacking midfielder, but his positioning defies conventional classification. He inverts early during build-up, receiving between opposition lines with optimal body orientation. His 340 Premier League passes at 86% completion demonstrate technical security under pressure. His 28 attempted dribbles at 43% completion aren't inefficiencies, they're tactical tools. Even failed dribbles matter when they collapse defensive blocks, pin fullbacks, or create hesitation. His defensive output looks modest: 7 tackles, 2 interceptions, but that's by design. City need him to preserve energy for creative phases. His value manifests in counterpress positioning, occupying spaces where City can immediately regain possession after turnovers. Guardiola allows him to drift, but never disconnect. He can leave the wing and appear centrally, but he must still protect structure. He can take risks, but only the correct risks. That's not restriction-y, that's education. The comparison everyone makes is Kevin De Bruyne, but it misses the point. De Bruyne accelerated City with range and forced diagonal switches, early deliveries, patzas arriving like punches. Cherki accelerates City through manipulation, disguised receiving angles, half turns between lines, short passes arriving earlier than defenders expect. De Bruyne arrived as a finished engine. Cherki has arrived as a Leva City are teaching to become an engine. He's learning how to drift without disconnecting, create without chaos, choose the right moment rather than chasing the loud moment. What the Premier League keeps missing is that Cherki's value isn't just in goals and assists, it's in what happens around him. When Hay plays City's attacks, Breeze midfielders receive with better body shape. Runners commit sooner because they trust the ball will arrive on time. Wide players hesitate less because spacing feels cleaner. The game looks simpler, not because it is, but because someone is organizing it quietly. That matters most in big games, where matches aren't decided by possession volume but by quality in decisive moments. City secured a £100 million talent for £30 million because they saw what others missed. Not just skill, but behavior. Not just entertainment, but intelligence. Rayan Cherki isn't replacing Kevin De Bruyne. He's learning how to control football matches in the way only City's most trusted players ever do. And by the time everyone else realizes what City have, the responsibility will already be his.